Well, for you, congratulations on being here. With all you went through at Florida State, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. How do you think that helped prepare you for what you're facing now?
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of adversity. Throughout the 5 years I was at Florida State, and a lot of adversity this past year with the injuries and everything I dealt with. But I think whenever you go through fire, you always come out stronger, and mentally and physically, and especially things we're going through now. I mean, it's mentally challenging, and so I think it definitely prepared for what's going to happen in the next 3 months.
I don't know if you believe everything happens for a reason, etc., but how do you think, beyond mentally tough, to be able to go through that, and now with what you're facing, what's the biggest thing you're going to be able to take with you to the NFL?
I think a lot of things. I don't know. I've learned so much throughout the years I've been at Florida State, and how much time and effort it is to just at the college level, and it's just going to be increased to be successful in the NFL level, and just the discipline of doing things the right way, and that's just going to be amplified going into the league.
What are some of the things in particular you think you need to show the league that they may not yet know about you?
Well, number one, I think the big question is my health, and I think this week's going to be a good thing for me to prove that I'm healthy. But I think a lot of teams underestimate my arm and my athleticism, and you'll be able to show that firsthand this week is a great opportunity for me.
When you think about playing there, what are some of the biggest challenges? Everything seems to go so much faster, so the decisions you're going to have to make are going to have to be much quicker. Your throws are going to have to be more precise. Yeah. When you think about what waits for you, what are kind of the order of events that are going to be your biggest challenges?
I mean, a lot of things. Like you were saying, I mean, from jumping from the college level to the NFL level is going to be huge, and the speed of the game, and obviously the players are going to be a lot better. Some more complicated offenses. It's going to be a big jump on multiple different levels, and but the good thing is I think I prepared well at Florida State, and was in a complicated system as offense with Coach Fisher. So I think I've been prepared well.
You were there at what became an historic time for Florida State. What was it like to go through that as Bobby Bowden leaves and Jimbo Fisher came in?
Well, Coach Bowden was definitely probably the biggest reason I came to Florida State. I always had a dream of playing for him since I was little, and what a great opportunity. I mean, definitely probably be remembered as one of the greatest college football coaches in the history of the game, and so I love being a part of that. But Coach Fisher, I don't think they could have done a better job of having a guy to step in for Coach Bowden than Coach Fisher. And obviously, he's done an unbelievable job. For us to make it the ACC championship game and get 10 wins in his first year was big. And it's like I love being in the situation I am right now, but it's unfortunate to be leaving Florida State at the same time because of the direction they're going right now.
What was it like being on the team as the transition happened? What kind of weight, or whatever the right word is, did you guys feel to keep the wheels from coming off the track or whatever? How hard was it to be a player on the team at that time?
It wasn't hard at all, especially with being around Coach Fisher for 3 years. He was already in the program. Everyone was familiar with him. So the transaction between Coach Bowden to Coach Fisher was pretty seamless. I mean, it's pretty easy. And so, I mean, I don't think everyone thought it was going to be easy, and I don't think anyone ever realized that there was going to be any problems. And it was pretty easy.
Well, in college, you get recruited, you get to make your choice. You said you always wanted to play for Coach Bowden, you could do what you want. In the NFL, you don't get to make your choice like you did in college.
Yeah.
Are you prepared to, leave the state of Florida and go to 0 degrees or worse, or whatever waits?
I am. I've always had the dream of playing in the NFL, and whatever team picks me, I'll be their #1 fan. And I'll play wherever, whenever, and I'm just excited for the opportunity.
Even if it's cold, outdoors?
Even if it's cold and outdoors. I mean, I played up in Maryland. It was a little cold up there, so I'm ready for
Maryland's not north.
it. Yeah, well, it was cold. It was cold.